Every now and then you hear about an incredible act of courage or faith, something that really inspires all of us to be the best we can be.
The American Red Cross is celebrating a number of people who've gone above and beyond to help others and really exemplify their life-saving mission.
Cheryl Bramer is the CEO of the West Michigan region of the American Red Cross, and today she has one of the great hero stories that she's going to share with us today. And really, Cheryl, this is a celebration of those just marvelous acts of courage, faith, inspirational stories.
Yeah, it truly is. And every year we are always looking for people who have gone above and beyond. And it could be said of any one of us. It could be said of our, 500,000 volunteers in the Red Cross. But we try to focus in on local people that have gone above and beyond. So one of the people that we're honoring this year is Jeff Vandenberg. And he has taken, he's gone above and beyond because a vacation for them is not going off to Key West or to Jamaica or, where a lot of us go. He has taken his family to help rebuild in areas where there have been disasters. So rebuilding homes and really teaching his children to give back. And he's very soft-spoken, but he's just a wonderful, wonderful example for all of us. And so we're honoring him. He's one of the 4 that we're honoring this year.
Nice. So that was a good little preview. Let's roll some video with a little bit more about him.
Yeah.
We all recognize the importance of volunteerism, but for Jeff Vandenberg, volunteerism is more than just a few hours or an obligation. Volunteerism is a way of life.
I have a wife and 2 kids. My kids are a 15-year-old daughter and a 12-year-old son, and they're always with me on my trips. One of them is I either bring my daughter or my son, and sometimes we do a family trip. Instead of going to a resort, we'll do a vacation with a purpose, we call it. From everything for immediate response, cutting up trees and getting trees off houses and just seeing the initial damage, and then usually we go back, since I'm a plumber, when they're rebuilding houses. I got started with this. I got invited by an electrician, Ron Rodenhouse, and we were just watching a video on Katrina, and he just kind of said, hey, we got to do something. So we organized the first trip I ever went on. That was down to Gulfport, Mississippi, and that's when I realized how useful I was with my trade and my experience. Birmingham is the first tornado damage, and Katrina was bad, but tornadoes I think are a lot worse, because I've just never seen cars that looked like the tornado sucked them up and all dropped them on top of each other, and houses that are ripped apart, trees, 40-inch trees that looked like someone put them through a paper shredder. Whenever you talk to someone after a disaster, and they'll say, if it wasn't for the Red Cross, we don't know what we'd do, because you got to have a big-minded organization that knows the ropes and the little details that got to get taken care of, the importance of getting people their medications, how to fill out the forms to get their money from FEMA maybe, so they can go find an apartment and buy some clothes, because their clothes are done. My kids know how fortunate we are, and that it takes a lot of work and a lot of people for 2-3 years to help these people get back. And I would just say, if you can volunteer, do it. Don't wait. Do it while you're young. Don't say, when I'm retired, I'm going to start volunteering, because you never know how your life is going to roll.
Congratulations to Jeff Vandenberg as a community hero in recognition of his extraordinary commitment to volunteerism and helping families experiencing disaster to achieve long-term recovery through home repair. What a great guy.
Oh my goodness. It's very inspirational to see something like that. And I can just imagine what it does to the people that are at your event coming up and just motivates them to go and do something. You have been doing this for years and you outgrew your last location.
Yes.
And you have an exciting event coming up in a new spot.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, we're going to be in DeVos Place this year, so we're hoping to fill it. We already have over 300 people coming, but we still have tickets left. We have some tables to sponsor that are available for people. So, if you want to grab a bunch of people from your company and buy a table and come, it's just such a fun event. We have live auction, silent auction, and we are honoring, four really outstanding people and groups of people in our community.
Well, and Cheryl, it's really interesting because so many companies look for opportunities to do team building as a way to inspire their employees maybe to do better things, to strive harder, to set higher goals for themselves. And as part of this banquet program, we will be seeing the stories of all of these wonderful people and organizations.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a great opportunity for companies.
It is. It's wonderful. And it's a fun evening. And we're able to tell the story of the Red Cross. I mean, people know us generally for blood and flood. And that's all true. But there is we have such an outreach to the military. We have a huge transportation program here in West Michigan.
Right. You go to fires, you're everywhere.
3 to 4 times a week.
We have been enjoying great weather here in West Michigan. We know that Dexter and Traverse City are two of the places that you've been called upon to help people that have really been in need just in recent months.
Yeah, very true.
You've been busy.
We have been very busy, and our people down south are just getting hammered.
That's right, and we're just gearing up
already.
Yeah, and we're just gearing up. I mean, the need goes on, and then we talk about severe weather season just getting started in the U.S., and then eventually hurricane season. And you support these missions here and abroad.
And abroad.
Yeah, wonderful.
Oh,
thank
great.
you, Cheryl.
Yeah, so you can help support the Red Cross as well. And so thank you for coming in and talking about the Hometown Heroes program.
We're
And the
going to be
event next month.
and we're going to be sharing the rest of those stories over the next couple of weeks here on 8 West as well. You'll get to meet these heroes in our communities.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Cheryl.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.